Welcome and welcome back, everyone. Today's Timeless Pick a Card is about the 7 celestial body retrogrades. Okay? This is not a timeless reading. This one is pertaining to the next 6 months, okay? And explaining how these retrogrades will affect you, what all these planets are about, and what happens when they go in retrograde, okay? Things that may be happening that you may already be experiencing and you will keep on experiencing from here until January 2022. You could be revisiting the past. Things may be coming back from the past, people, situations, things that you need to look into. Okay, this will be a time for introspection that will bring upon many changes, mainly internal changes that will then later on show up externally, of course, So let's see how it will change your life. So the first retrograde we have is you can then later choose your pile. If you're not interested in this part, you can just skip to the timestamps, but I'm going to be explaining each planet from when to when it will be in retrograde and what that will mean for you, okay? So first is pile number 1. We've got Pluto, okay? Pluto is about transformation, okay? It's the planet of transformation. It's about renewal. It's about our personal power. It's about evolution. It's about breaking things down to then build them again in a better way, faulty foundations and stuff like that. It's about death and rebirth. It's about cycles, okay? It's even about taboos, okay? Extremes, obsessions, and when it's in retrograde, what happens is, first of all, the retrograde will be from April 27th to October 6th, 2021, okay? So it's about inner transformation on a very, very deep level when it goes in retrograde, okay? Because you're going to be clearing a lot of what goes on inside you. So you may want to, I do also analyze astro charts. So if you would like that, you can contact me. The email is in the description box. But you can see where Pluto lands in your chart specifically and where Pluto is right now transiting in your chart as well, to see what area of your life are you being is transforming for you inwardly. You know what I mean? Like where is this inner transformation occurring for you inwardly in relation to what area of your existence? So it's about slowly letting go of something so that you can make space for something new. Pluto rules over control, manipulation, our darker impulses. So in retrograde station, these power structures are now revealed and many times even dismantled. So I wouldn't be surprised that from April 27th this year until October 6th, there has been huge transformation going on, and then eventually showing up in your life, obviously, because it's not possible that we transform this much internally and nothing comes out externally, right? So that's for Pluto. That's pile number 1. Pile number 2, we have Saturn here. So Saturn will be retrograde from May 23rd. Okay, so it's been retrograde since May 23rd, and it will be retrograde until October 10th this year, okay? Saturn is the planet of wisdom. It's the planet of discipline, structure, time, responsibility. Saturn is like the big clock. So time is just a 3D construct, but Saturn really rules time. It's about difficulties, restraint. It's about grounding, being practical, self-control, tradition, realism. It also rules our bones. It rules gravity and maturity as well. So this is the planet of responsibility, discipline, tests, and maturity. So it's about laying down the law. But in retrograde, and Saturn also rules weddings where people exchange rings, okay, like the rings of Saturn. So marriages where rings are exchanged. So in retrograde, the rules become more relaxed with this planet, okay? This can give you time to rethink your ethics as well as reflect on your efforts. So if it can give you a breather, like it's not being wherever Saturn is falling in your chart. Like many of you, if you're between 27 and 31, you're going through a Saturn return. And now is actually, until October 10th, is actually a great time for you to look at what you can work on without feeling the heaviness that you have been feeling most of the time if you're in between 27 years old and 31, and if you're in between 57 years old and 61. You may be feeling this heavily, but because Saturn has been in retrograde, it's less heavy on you, and it just gives you the breather and the time to really look at what needs to be worked on, okay? What you need to put more effort into, okay? What your ethics are. Now, that is pile number 2. Pile 3, we have Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, and it rules over Sagittarius and the 9th house of learning and spirituality and travel even. Okay, so Jupiter will be retrograde from June 20th to October 18th. Okay, this planet is all about benevolence, generosity, growing, luck, also teachers and teaching, learning, exploring, potential, and adventure, also wisdom, much as Saturn, but it's just less heavy than Saturn. It's not heavy at all. And so, and spontaneity as well. So when Jupiter is retrograde, its energy becomes more tame, but it also encourages internal growth and expansion of spirituality in a very positive way. But the thing is, you may not be able to externalize all of this growth, because it's like physically you may be a little bit limited on how you can move around. But this goes up until October 18th. So then, maybe travel, like long distance travel, could be a little bit blocked. But after October 18th, things will start to move again. Okay, that was pile number 3. So let's look into pile number 4. Pile number 4, we've got Neptune. So Neptune is the planet of dreams. It rules over Pisces. And it's about imagination, memories, the subconscious. It's about self-sacrifice, spirituality as well. So compassion, empathy, escapism, even magic and confusion. So this planet rules over the imagination, much different to Saturn, which rules over realism, right? So imagination, our intuition, our subconscious as well. So when in retrograde, illusions get stripped away and a greater sense of clarity rules over. So the truth comes out when Neptune is in retrograde. Now, Neptune will be in retrograde, or has been in retrograde since June 25th, and will be there until December 1st. So the Saturn return will end in October 10. That's a good thing, because then that means that, yeah, it doesn't coincide. But after December 1st, when Saturn is direct. Oh, so Saturn goes direct on October 10th, meaning that from October 10th until December 1st, it's going to be a time that's going to feel a little bit heavier, because you're not going to have Neptune smoothing things down as much. So it's going to be like, that's when all the truths are definitely going to come out to be solved and settled, from October 10th to December 1st. Okay. So now moving on to pile number 4, we have Chiron, healing. Okay, so Chiron looks into all of those things that we need to heal, okay? It is an asteroid, so that's why in the beginning I did not mention planets being in retrograde, but celestial bodies, because Chiron is not a planet, it's an asteroid. So it is connected to our vulnerabilities and our insecurities. It's about what needs healing and what we're healing in this lifetime. When it goes retrograde, it encourages us to dig deep into our hearts and embrace the emotional struggles that we have been ignoring, facing us to take a deeper look, a closer look. So this can trigger so-called shadow work and bringing a very healing experience at the same time. But again, with this happening while Saturn is direct and while Neptune, because this Chiron has been from July 15th in retrograde and will go until December 19th. So with Neptune there bringing the truth out and Saturn being direct after October 10th, from October 10th until December 1st, you will see maybe this intensifying, okay, together with Chiron or Chiron, I don't know how you say this, in retrograde, okay? People say it different ways depending on where you are on the planet and what English you speak. But anyway, so that's the message about Chiron, whatever. I think it's Chiron, but anyway. So moving on to Uranus, pile number 6. So Uranus is the planet of revolution, okay? It goes retrograde from August 19th to January 18th. So it has been in retrograde since August 19th, and it will be there until January 18th, 2022. So this is a planet of surprises, of the unexpected, unpredictability, individuality in the face of the collective, okay? It's about awakening and insight and even technology, humanitarianism, reform, freedom, and just revolution as well. So in retrograde, it's a little bit more tame as well. So yeah, this is, maybe you won't see so many, protests going on and stuff like that while this Uranus is retrograde. But anyway, this planet in retrograde also encourages inward change as we find the courage to embrace our authentic personality. So it's about learning independence. It's giving us time to get ready to be independent when the time comes. Okay? Now, last but not least, cherry on top of the cake, Mercury retrograde. Most people know about this because it happens 3 times a year, 1 month each time, 3 months a year total, okay? Well, and plus the shadows and the pre-shadows, the post-shadows phases, which, before Mercury goes retrograde station, we already start feeling the effects because it is a planet that is so close to us. So you may know about Mercury retrograde. And as I am recording this, we are coming close to the Mercury retrograde, which will be on September 27th. But we're already starting to feel the effects. Some people already having their cars breaking down, their phones getting broken or lost or whatever. And so this will go from September 27th to October 18th, okay? That will be the retrograde phase. So Mercury is the planet of communication, of thoughts, logic, transportation, ideas, analysis, information, learning, trading. It's about our having a vision, being able to move around short distances, words, okay? So when it's in retrograde, it means that, sometimes the wrong things will be said at the wrong time. People will be forgetting their appointments. There will be delays. People will be arriving late, like delays in transportation or mechanical breakdowns that need to be looked at so that the plane can, leave the airport, or our cars may be needing, to be looked at. So we are coming into the Mercury retrograde, so I'm still on time to warn you if you feel that your car needs a checkup or something like that, do it now, okay? Or any of your electronic devices of communication or transportation. Now, if you're also thinking about booking a vacation during Mercury retrograde, this is maybe not the best time because things may not go as you planned them, okay? There may be misunderstandings, malfunctions, and then people will tend to, instead of just let it pass, they will tend to get irritated if you don't understand what's happening, right? If you don't understand that it's no one's fault, that people are communicating and being misunderstood and saying the wrong things at the wrong time, and then people get into a pickle with each other, and there's no need for that. If you just understand what's going on astrologically, then you can tolerate and forgive and understand that maybe you're doing the same thing as well. And so you may, instead of getting into a heated discussion, you may want to just step back and wait for a better time, okay? The Mercury retrogrades are actually they're not a good time to sign any important documents, to make any big decisions, because if you make a decision during Mercury retrograde, you may just go back and take back that decision, or you may regret it for some reason, okay? So it's also not a good time to start new projects. It is a perfect time for all the revision, re-editing, reinvention, redesigning, all those words that mean that you're going back to something that you're already doing and you're making sure you're dotting all the I's and everything's there. It's a good time to really look into what you're already doing, something that you've already started, okay? Reevaluate, revise, okay? These are the Mercury retrograde words. Okay, so now that you've got a clear vision of what's going on, this is why you may be feeling more introspective, especially during September, which is hermit season. It's about going within. It's about really checking in with yourself. And with all these planets in retrograde, the best you can do really is to take this time for introspection. Don't try to force yourself if you don't want to be social. Don't find it weird that people aren't being social. Okay, we're all more or less on this same kind of frequency right now, okay, as a collective. The good news is that Mercury will alleviate all of us at the end of October, and one by one, all of these planets will, resume to normal. So Pluto will resume to normal in October, Saturn October as well, Jupiter. So October will feel like a very big release and relief. But then we have planets like Neptune until December. Neptune and Chiron will only leave retrogrades in December, and Uranus only in January. So, but most of these planets, like 4 of these planets, these 4 will be going direct in October. So after October, there will be a big feeling of relief, and while these stay retrograde a little bit longer, 2-3 months longer, okay? So all of this being said, you can now pause the video and choose your pile. And while I put these aside, okay, you can pause the video now. By the way, let me know what you found of this intro. If you liked this explanation. Okay, pile 1, welcome. You chose Pluto, okay? So, keywords for you for choosing Pluto, and then we'll see how this meshes in with the oracle cards in the tarot. So Pluto, for you, the most important keywords here, I'm going to take them out. I'm going to look at these keywords and I'm going to take out the ones that are jumping at me for you. So I'm seeing renewal, personal power, death and rebirth, and taboo. Okay? So let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. Okay. Pluto, pile number 1. If you like the decks that I use here, you can find them in the affiliate links in the description box. So I just want to grab a booklet here because I feel I may need it to help me with the crystals, crystal spirits, just in case, just in case. Okay, so what will this period be like for my pile number 1? Ooh, Pneumite. Okay, yeah, this really goes well with Pluto here. So I'm seeing breaking free, polishing, huge transformation in your life. It's like you're going from this rough crystal to a polished sphere. It's like strength under pressure. You're going to be very strong under pressure. The number 38 could be relevant to you as well as the number 11. Beauty under pressure. Volcanic. Okay. Let me just... Wow. So I'm reading from the book, and this says achieving self-mastery. After this 7 celestial body retrograde, by January 2022, you will have achieved self-mastery. Pile number 1. Wow. Inner power. Personal power and inner power. Another key word here is inner power. You're going to be so powerful by January 2022. You can take on anything, and nothing can stop you. Recovering your sense of self. You're taking your power back because whatever you've reflected on in the past 6 months, when you do get to January 2022, it's getting you back to who you were, but just better. 2.0, more powerful version of yourself. Wow. I'm just hearing something like you came in like a wrecking ball. So if you know that song, if those lyrics mean anything to you, if you want to look into that song, it's by Miley Cyrus. Check that, because this is reminding me of that wrecking ball in her video, in her music video. Wow. I feel everything you've kept inside, you're going to say it. And it may feel a little bit heavy on others. You may come in like a wrecking ball, but there's so much you need to say. And now some of this may be some taboo that you've been involved in may be coming out. But it's just, you're taking off some masks here. You're not trying to please anyone anymore. And you're just going for it. You have the power over your own life, and you're going to take it and run with it because it's your life. You're entitled to. It's not like you're hurting anyone. I don't see you hurting anyone. This is more a result of you not living the life that you want to live. And you're going to start living the life. It may seem extreme to other people. So let's look at your tarot. Okay, discontent and boredom. Wow. So if you've been feeling this way, discontent and bored, then you're breaking free from this at the end. But during this time, you may be feeling this way, like something is lacking in your life. Something's not right. Something's missing. We have the rainbow there. So it's like you almost know what expects you on the other side if you just change your life. And so you're going to be reflecting upon this. Why are you feeling this way? What do you need to change? How do you need to reinvent yourself, to turn your life around, to take back your power? Okay? And so there's a deep dive within. There's a lot of shadow work going on for you right now. And the number 4, structure. You are structuring yourself so that you can exit this way of life into one that will attract more blessings, because something is blocking you, and it's you not living according to your heart space. So you're learning how to move into your heart space, out of your head space, out of, just pure obligations, and doing what it is that you need to do for your heart to live in your truth. You could have a strong Pluto placement. You could have a strong Scorpio placement, strong 8th house in your chart. And it's just all coming to a head in these next months. It has been happening, and it's going to keep on happening until January, until you finally break free and live life according to yourself. But meanwhile, you're going to be patient. You're going to take this in because you understand that this is needed. You understand that this is needed for your growth so that new things can sprout in your life. Please give me a second. Okay, sorry everyone. I had to go and open the door. Anyway, as I was saying, you're being patient because you understand that this is a process that takes time. If you don't understand this, Spirit is asking you to be patient because this is for your highest good, okay? The number 14 could be relevant to you as well as the number 5. So you have to be patient if you want this change to occur, and you have to use this time to structure yourself, okay? Internally, externally, but slowly, okay? Don't pressure yourself. Don't put heavy expectations on timing right now. There could be someone here who has Sagittarius in their chart, but you're currently being divinely guided, okay? So use this time for introspection. Because what is happening is an alchemic process right now where you're changing on a very, very deep level. And this takes time and patience, okay? Wow. Yeah, tower moment, disruption. That's that Plutonic energy. You may want to watch pile number, give me a second, 6. Okay? But anyway, there's a tower moment occurring in your life. Anything that's on a faulty foundation is going to crumble for your highest good. But Spirit has your back. You're being divinely guided and you're being divinely protected right now. Your angels are around you, Archangel Michael specifically, helping you cut out the toxicity from your life, protecting you while you walk into this new cycle of your life. And he's also guiding you in your thoughts, okay? Bringing you clarity, the truth. You may have Scorpio in your chart. As I was saying, the tower is scorpionic energy. The number 16 could be relevant to you as well as the number 7. Okay, 7 is a very spiritual number, so you're undergoing deep spiritual transformation, and this is going to end up disrupting anything in your life that is not supposed to be there, okay? Yes, stand your ground, another 7. Angel number 77, check that out. You have to stand your ground because you can't be living a life that other people expect of you any longer. Okay, it's time for you to... Some of you could be working out like lifting weights or something, becoming physically stronger during this time, that's actually a really good idea. It will aid in protecting your bones and your organs and your health in the future, and it will make you stronger through this phase and for what you need to be doing when you come out of these retrogrades. See how he's holding it all in there, and he's just needs to open his arms and all of this will crumble. So you're holding it all in, but you kind of, there's like an impending tower moment here, because you're gaining clarity, you're getting epiphanies here as well. You're getting strong and important epiphanies right now. Nothing is yet set in stone. Yep. You're going to be surprising a lot of people who think that you've always been a certain way. You're going to surprise a lot of people. People are going to see that you're not that predictable. You're maybe going to be unpredictable for the first time in your life. And with this nothing is set in stone, it's also telling me that this is a perfect time for you to manifest whatever you want to manifest after January 2022. Start manifesting it now, because you have there's this window of opportunity where your manifestations are that much stronger in the coming months until the end of the year. So use it wisely. You manifest near the ocean or near a body of water, okay? It's going to amplify your manifestations. So it says mutable moon. So this is about moons in Gemini. You could have Gemini placements. Moons in Gemini, Pisces, Sagittarius, and the other mutable is Virgo. So around these moons will be powerful. Oh, actually, so if you're watching this now, go watch the new moon in Virgo pick a card that I just released a few days ago. It's still active. So if you're watching this now, go and watch that, because it's still, the energy of that new moon in Virgo is still active. You can still use it to manifest. And it's also a new moon to help you with new structures. So, dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Be gentle on yourself. The number 18 and the number 9 could be relevant to you. You're definitely closing cycles here. And right now, anything is possible for your future. It's what you do with this time that will make all the difference. So no matter how disruptive this energy may seem, there's more reason for you to be gentle with yourself in this whole process, and with others as well. Okay, because playing out disruption is not going to help in any way. And things will become gentler for you as well after all of this. So there are ways of communicating your truth or making the changes you need to make in a way that is gentle, also assertive and just kind. Okay, so there's finding a balance here. That temperance energy, you're going to find the perfect balance. During this time, you're really finding the perfect balance here. Wow. Okay, let's look at some more tarot before we get back into oracle cards. We have 5 of Cups, so you may be feeling some sort of a loss of how things used to be, or you're worrying about a loss in the future. You're just feeling like you're having to let go of something and you're sad about it, but you're not focusing on the good things that are to come right now. You're just focused on the loss. You may be a little bit in a lower vibration. Yeah, 3 of Swords. You're really feeling some kind of pain here, of having to let something go, of having to bring a wrecking ball on something and cause pain to someone, or this is causing pain to everyone. I don't see a betrayal here. I just see a lot of pain in having to make a decision here so that you can move forward. so that you can just move, travel, communicate, be free, feel free, and create the life that you want to create. So while this is a very probably sad and painful time for you, you're not feeling very good right now. You're not. I can see that. Whatever you're having to look into, whatever you're having to restructure, whatever memories are coming back, or people or situations, whatever this is, it's not making you feel great. Whatever is crumbling down in your life, and you feel bad about it, especially if you're the one having to bring in this wrecking ball. But it's not you. It's a necessary change for yourself, because you can't keep living the way you've been living. And there's hence why this magician is showing up. You're creating a whole new life. That's why you're closing the cycle. So be gentle on yourself. Don't be harsh on yourself. I don't see ill intentions on your side. I don't see narcissistic tendencies. I don't see you trying to hurt someone. I don't see you straying away from morals. But you're using your morals on yourself the same way you use it on others. That's what's happening here. And you're creating a new beginning for yourself in all areas of your life. You may be moving to a different city, country. You may be leaving a house, leaving people behind, leaving a job behind. It may all be happening at the same time for you. So this is why you need to be patient, and you need to be gentle on yourself. You could have Gemini in your chart as well. Gemini, Scorpio energy, and the mutables. Gemini is immutable. Wow. Okay. So oracle cards, we have orange, creativity and change. Yeah, there's definitely deep change happening within you, but this is all to assist in your creativity in the future. This is to make you more creative, okay? It's opening you up to more creativity, to also, if you have been feeling that your sexuality has been on a low recently, that is changing you, and changing even your libido as well. Okay, bringing you better experiences. You could be going through a Kundalini awakening. Yeah, beautiful. So this is awakening. Your inner child has been awakened. That's why. And so you feel like you lost your inner child along the way, and you're trying to get your inner child back. And so you're learning how to be playful again. You're being reminded of the time when you felt life was lighter, and you're being reminded to embrace your inner child. So if you're feeling this heavy energy, remember that you can always play with your children, or play with children, or if you have nephews or nieces, or spend time around children. Okay, playing will keep you young at heart. Do something silly, do something fun, right? Not something stupid, but something silly. I don't think that you would do anything stupid, but this is going to open up your creativity. Don't allow the heaviness in. Substitute it for the playfulness, because that will help you more than staying in this energy here. So I do see you alternating between these two aspects of the heaviness and the pain and letting go. If you've been used to a certain way of being and you're letting go of that, even though it wasn't good for you, it still can feel painful. Because on the other side of these 7 retrogrades, on the other side of these months, important doors will be opening for you to walk through them. There are golden opportunities if you allow these things that are not meant for your life to fall away. Forgive yourself and forgive others. If you hold on to a grudge, or if you hold on to unforgiveness of yourself, you're just blocking your blessings. It's keeping you in lower vibration. Being more forgiving will help you release. Release whatever you need to release so that you can come into better energy, so you can raise your vibration. Once you raise your vibration, you release yourself from these fear-based feelings of sadness, loss, boredom, guilt, shame, all of those things, regret, right? You raise your vibration, guess what happens? By being playful, you also allow your vibrations to raise. And then the opportunities start showing up in the right people, in the right situations, the right places, right? So forgive yourself. You're coming into a time of sacred reverence. The number 47 could be relevant to you. I want to read that one from the book, because I think there's a message in there for you that goes beyond what I'm telling you. So the number 47 could be relevant to you. Awe for the truth that spirit is everywhere. Inspiration coming through you as a result of reverence. Joyful living. So the more you embrace a joyful way of living, the more inspiration will come to you. Exactly. That's exactly this energy here. Explore the possibilities with curiosity, such as a child would. Manifest from the starting point of the realm of spirit. Manifest, the magician manifests from the starting point of the realm of spirit. Looking at the world, do you see all of life or only a limited part? When you look at a blade of grass, do you see just a plant? So it seems like your vision of existence is changing. When you encounter a puppy, do you see just an animal? While this categorizing is one way of viewing the world, it is only a fraction of the truth. It isn't enough. Look closer, and you'll observe the luminosity immanent in those living sentient beings. If you can allow yourself to take in all the world, including its spirit, then you can see the whole. Reverence is an act of deep witnessing, respect and awe. So you will be in observant and witnessing mode. You experience it when you perceive every being and everything, every plant, rock, and tree as sacred and alive. You naturally lean into a state of bliss and harmony and a profound sense of well-being. So this is advice for you. Spend time in nature and observe, witness how things work around you. Whatever your dilemma or question, try to reframe your perspective to acknowledge the spiritual. If everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Okay, if everything has value, including your most frustrating challenges, would you still ask your question from the same place? Can you regard the other as sacred, thereby erasing the separation between you? Embracing the perfection of how you came together is real magic, and you are tapping into this unity right now. No matter who or what is in front of you, see that person or thing as luminous and your interaction is holy. Then you will know what to do for the highest good of all. Wow. So let's look into what areas they're trying to, or what signs you may be. You could have Taurus in your chart. So you're working on becoming more practical, more productive as well. Where you can use your creativity to become more fertile. You're blooming internally. You really are learning how to see the world in a different way. And you're definitely, after coming out of this time, you will see no other way but to raise your vibration. You will feel a sense of joy. So that's what's being worked for you, is a sense of internal joy, so you can experience life in a better way. The sun is going to be shining on you. After this period, things will grow. So whatever's going on internally, it's preparing you to become self-sufficient, to grow in your life and to feel just better about everything around you. During this time, you're going to be tapping into many mysteries. You're going to be accessing information of the unknown. Your psychic abilities are going to enhance. You're possibly going to be letting go of some form of addiction or codependency. And you're going to tap into the universal truth. You're going to be more curious about how the cosmos works. other worlds, other realms. So I see a deep spiritual growth and transformation happening for you. And a deeper connection to Source as well. Your intuition will improve as well. We have Cancer here. It could be another sign that you have. But I see you becoming more grounded and nurturing to yourself and to others. We have the Sun in Cancer, so mother and father energy here. So a balance with that balance there, a balance of the masculine and the feminine within you. You're going to learn to become more receptive when it's time to receive, and you're going to learn how to be more of a go-getter when it's time to move and to go after what you want in your life. So using your masculine and feminine energies in very effective ways. And this will give way to new opportunities. So after January 2022, there's going to be more opportunities for you to collaborate, for you to synergize with other people, and the doors will open. The doors will open. That got mentioned at the beginning of the reading, the doors open, okay? And you will be developing and you will be growing. It seems like whatever sadness, boredom, discontentment, pain you're going through right now, it's like a springing you into higher levels of vibration where you won't go back to this. It's like a deep learning, a deep shadow work that will result in you raising your vibrations and not wanting to go back to that. Wow, pile number 1. So we have one more card to go. Alchemy. Yep, that's that energy. I did use this word. You're becoming a powerful alchemist. After this time, you are emerging a powerful manifester. All of these are alchemists. All of these are. So you're coming into the notion that you can create the reality that you want. After this time, you're not going to be victim to circumstances or people anymore, because you're going to create your reality. That's the power you're coming into. That's the source of your personal power. The number 25, again, the number 7, 777, angel number 777. This deep dive will be worth it in the end. You're becoming a powerful alchemist, a powerful magician, a powerful manifester. Okay? As you have very powerful masculine and feminine, and you're going to find a balance in that, and you're going to make it work for better outcomes in the future. Pile number 1, this is the deep transformation that you're going through right now. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Whew, taking a deep breath here. Just give me a second. I'll be right back for pile number 2. Okay. Welcome, pile number 2, if you chose Saturn. Okay, so you may be going through a time where your wisdom is increasing. You are becoming more disciplined, more structured, feeling more contained in life, and more worried about traditional values. Maybe you're feeling the weight or what you need to work on when it comes to your responsibilities. Citrine. Okay, good. So whatever is happening in the next months with these 7 retrogrades, it's preparing you for prosperity and abundance. Good for you. That's citrine right there, in case you're curious. The number 17 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. And how perfect is the number 8? Because this means that you're structuring yourself for financial stability in your life. So it may be that you weren't always able to control your finances, and you always found yourself with not enough. So now what you're maybe learning is new ways to organize your finances, to keep some, to save some, to invest some, and to bring more in, to find ways of manifesting more in. Okay? When it comes to our finances, we can't just save or just not spend or just, there are those smart investments. There is that necessary spending to bring in more abundance. It's not just by holding on to money that more is going to come, or that it's not going to be taken from you, right? It's about being proactive and active at the same time. It's about saving, it's about investing, it's about knowing what to spend on, smart spending, investments. What can you spend on that will bring in more, right? So there's a maturity going on, and you're really 2 of Pentacles. You're making decisions about what to do, what to choose. You're making decisions on what decisions to make. So you're thinking about seriously and deeply about your decisions, especially when it comes to your stability in life in general. How, not just your money, but your commitments. What do you want to commit to? What is worth your time? 7 of Cups. Choose wisely. Yeah, you could be a little bit confused. You could be taking your time with your choices, contemplating your options, and that's a good thing. It's okay to stay in that energy. That's exactly where you need to be. Which is the best option for you? What is the best path to take? Because you're creating a stable new beginning of prosperity. You're coming into a new cycle, a new beginning of long-lasting prosperity, a stable. You're creating stability, you're creating a strong foundation here for yourself so that you can then celebrate. It's about working hard, playing hard. So then you can pat yourself on the back and say, I did everything I could. I was smart with my finances. I was smart with my decisions, and now I can go out and celebrate. A time to give rather than take. Because in giving, that also creates a flow within your finances. It's not just by holding on, as I said. It's also about giving. It's also about being charitable, because what you give comes back to you tenfold. And you're learning this new concept. So let's say you make some money. So some of that you give back, some of that you save, some of that you invest, some of that is for your expenses, and some of that is for smart spending. So you're having a new insight into how to treat your finances and your commitments and your stability. You're having a new beginning when it comes to your stability. And how interesting that this is the new moon in Virgo. And I am recording this still on the back of the new moon. The new moon in Virgo was the day after yesterday, so we're technically still in the new moon in Virgo. So this is actually, go and watch the new moon in Virgo, pick a card, because you're going to get important insight there on how to use this new moon effectively for yourself. And you're still on time, which is great. You could have a Virgo placement, but it's very, very timely. This whole month of September, the first 3 weeks, are very timely for you to be working on this closely. So that one day, you're going to be able to bring your ideas to life. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you're deciding here, you're going to be able to bring these ideas to life, because during this time until January 2022, there's going to be a point where you're going to get an epiphany or an amazing idea, a genius moment. And you're going to see how you can get there, how you can make it happen. That's what's going to be happening for you during this time. And this brilliant idea is going to lead to the beginning of a new prosperity that's going to be long-lasting for you. The number 24 and the number 6 could be relevant here. We have the Fool, Aries energy, but also you're having a new beginning. Again, you're structuring yourself right now to have a new beginning that feels happier, less stressed, less worried, and more prosperous. You're taking a leap of faith. This is preparing you to take a leap of faith. The Star, to have your wishes fulfilled, your dreams met, your goals achieved, and a lot of healing as well. The number 17 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. 8 again. Angel number 88. To me, that is the number of Saturn as well. So angel number 88, you're definitely creating a solid foundation of structure and prosperity in your life. Judgment, because this is fated and destined. And it's a second chance coming back around for you. You're getting a second chance at this. Maybe you got a chance that you squandered in the past. It's coming back now. Don't let it go. Maybe this chance you got came to you in 2020 or before 2020. You didn't take it. It's coming back around. Scorpio energy, Aquarius energy, Uranus energy strongly. So you might want to go and watch pile number 6 as well. 5 of Wands. I'm not going to lie, there's going to be obstacles, but you can overcome this. It's going to feel like a struggle. There's competition, but it's worth fighting for nonetheless. Snake, rebirth, release, integration. Watch pile number 1 as well. You are releasing an old way of dealing with your stability. You're integrating new lessons on how to change that for good. And you're learning about manifestation. How can you manifest the money you want? Besides saving, besides being smart with your spending, besides having enough to pay the bills, how can you manifest more? Okay? And it starts with being very honest, very clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Writing it down on paper will happen. And this can be manifestation step 1. I speak about manifestation a lot in my pick-a-card. So if you watch other pick-a-cards, you're going to see more on this topic. But it's very simple. Change your assumptions of what you believe is possible for yourself. Maybe you were told by many people growing up that you had to work hard. That's not a lie. You can still work hard, but you can work smart. And the smarter you work, the less harder you have to work, the more you move forward. You're not meant to work hard your entire life. You get old, you get tired. Then you have to start working based on your experience and your wisdom. You can't just always be working hard. Your body won't allow it. So manifest new ways of bringing in stability and income. But first, there may need to be a change of self-concept. Okay, look at yourself. Maybe you've told yourself that you're not able to as other people are. Why not? If other normal people are able to do it, why can't you? So there needs to be a deep change in your self-concept, which I do think is occurring for you with this rebirth energy. And your assumptions are also changing about what you believe is possible for yourself. Wow, because you are becoming a powerful manifester during this time. You're a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. You have this ability, so use it. Because abundance is coming in. This is the abundance pile. There's always an abundance pile. And I know there's a love pile somewhere as well. So, but Abundance. And abundance doesn't only mean money, okay? It also includes love. But first you need to get your ish straight somewhere when it comes to your stability and your finances so that love can come in or love can improve. You're waking the lion. You're waking up to your power here. The number 19 could be relevant as well as the number 1. And you're roaring into a new beginning. No one can stop you now. No one can stop you now. Whatever is changing here, it's for good. You're not going back to the old ways of doing things. The only way is up. 6th house. You're paying attention to your work, to the details, to your health, to your well-being, because you understand that without your health, you can't bring in prosperity. It's all connected. So you may be working on your diet, on your body. You could be working out more, working on structures and organization to make things more effective, to make things flow. So you could be asking yourself, how are you contributing? That 6th house energy is the Virgo energy as well. So how can you be of service to others? Because it all comes back to you anyway. You're purifying your mind, purifying the way you deal with finances and what you're spending it on. So there's an apprenticeship period you're going to, and you're gaining new financial skills here, I'm seeing above all else right now. And because of that, the way you're dealing with money, and when I say the way you're dealing with money is not just how you're not spending it or how you're not making it. It's your relationship to money. Money is energy. It's just more dense and it's just necessary for the material life. But it really all starts in what we can believe, right? And so it's just an expression, a physical expression of the ethereal. So it's not a bad thing. And so once your perception around money changes, so will your ability to attract more, is what is changing here. So you're learning maybe more financial skills and you're going through some form of apprenticeship when it comes to money, very possibly. We have Libra, so you could have Libra in your chart. So maybe you are normally this person who pays more attention to relationships and fairness and social values, but now you are learning about money. Because the better off you are financially, the more you will be able to help other people as well. Aries, you could have Aries in your chart. Aries did come up there. You're going to be in a more of a go-getter mode here. You're going to become more assertive. You're going to be on a mission here. Maybe some of you are becoming a boss, or you're structuring yourselves to open or start a new business here. Maybe some of you are preparing to be able to buy a new car or the car of your dreams. We have Gemini here. So you're learning more about something. That's that learning energy. You're becoming more curious about manifestation practices and how you can do them. You're becoming more flexible in your thinking, and that's great because that's creating a new way of bringing in new structures. It starts with our minds, right? And what we allow in our minds and out of our minds and how our mind works. So there could be some restructuring within your mind, within how you socialize with others, with how you collaborate with others and network. Because Libra is about partnerships and Gemini is about collaborations and networking, and communication. So you're going to understand that no man is an island and we all need each other. So you're learning a lot of interdependency. You're learning more about being part of a team and a good team player as well. 4th house. Some of you could be starting a business, a home-based business, or working with your family, or bringing more comforts to your family, or you're preparing to be able to buy the house that you want to buy. The house, the car, okay, is stability. So that you know that you're stable. You've got what you need for yourself and your family. You could be spending more time cooking, nurturing yourself, taking care of your family, creating new habits for yourself. New, very homey habits that will change your experience on the outside. Some of you could even be rejuvenating with that snake there in the 4th house. So you're going to come out the Fool energy, Aries energy. That's very Gemini. That's all young energy. So I wouldn't be surprised if you came out looking younger out of this phase, because you're manifesting a glow up. You're manifesting shape-shifting into looking younger. I wouldn't be surprised. Beautiful. And you're going to be having dreams. So you may be spending a lot of time sleeping, because I'm seeing that bed there. And these dreams are very important. They're communicating these very important things to you. And I think that in a dream, you're going to get some kind of important information coming through, like a flash. And it's going to change everything. One dream is going to change everything for you. From that dream onward, you're never going to be the same. And this is happening. I'll tell you when it's going to happen. Give me a second. It's going to happen. That dream you're going to get after January 18th, 2022. I would say January 24th, you're going to get that dream. Or January, or 24 days after January 18th. But watch out, after January 18th, you're getting a powerful dream here that's going to change everything. And meanwhile, you're going to be preparing for that dream, because you're going to know what to do with it. Pile number 2, that was your reading. Was this pile number 2? Yes, that was pile number 2. We have 7 piles today. So if I get lost along the way, please don't crucify me. Pile number 2, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bless you all. Bye for now. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose Jupiter, it seems like whatever you're going through is preparing you for expansion, for travel, for maybe becoming a teacher, dealing with foreign cultures, maybe working online, university, your potential, exploring your potential, and a lucky break. But let's see what else the cards have to tell us. Orange sapphire and the number 41. So it seems like whatever you're going through during these 7 retrogrades is preparing you for an improved use and an unblocking of your creativity first and foremost that will bring about a lot of change. 41 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 5. Okay, but let's see what else I pick up from that card there. So this is actually going to be a very sensual time for you, okay? You're learning how to respect your body, how to treat your body, how to love your body as well, and how to appreciate it for what it brings you. So it could be that you're doing some shadow work around how you accept your body, and being also very good to your body and how you're exercising it and what you're putting into it. Yeah, and this will be improving your power, your strength. So a lot of you could be getting into muscle work. You could have Leo in your chart, and a strong placement could be midheaven, life, North Node, or Venus, Mars, Mercury, doesn't matter. You could have a strong 8th house as well. The number 8 could be relevant to you. You may want to watch pile number 2 as well. But you're working on your personal power. So it's almost like you don't have to do much except for work on your body, take care of yourself. Because it's like you're being redirected. Like I don't know if you know this, but there are flights like from New Zealand to Argentina. I remember hearing about this, where the plane goes from New Zealand to the South Pole, then it waits for a certain hours for it arrives like this, then it redirects the plane like that, and then it does something else like this. So it's like you're being redirected on the compass right now. It's almost like you don't have to be running around. You just stay still. You move the plane a little bit, like the plane being you, a little bit that way. And then when it's time, you can take off to your destiny. So you're being prepared for something that's destined. And it's the Wheel of Fortune. So your luck is about to change. The Wheel of Fortune is about luck. That's Sagittarius energy. And it's the same as this wheel here of Jupiter, this Ferris wheel. Your luck is about to change. You've been strong enough, and your luck is about to change after these retrogrades. So stay strong. Work on your strength, physical strength, literally. It will help you. The number 10 and the number 1 could be relevant. Wow, look at this. Venus and Jupiter energy together, that is bomb. You're becoming a magnet to everything you need. Everything that's good, by the way. Money, love, experiences, travel. All the good things in life you're attracting right now. It's almost like you're at this very powerful stage in your life where you can make anything happen for yourself. You could have Libra or Taurus in your chart, doesn't have to be, but that's the Empress. Some of you could be very fertile during this phase, so if you're not wanting babies, watch out for that. The number 3 could be relevant to you. I'm seeing August, October, and March being important months here. Yeah. You are being prepared for material and spiritual prosperity. 6 of Pentacles. You're just on the brink of it. It's like the energy is gaining momentum. It's all about believing in the impossible. Blue moon. Check out the last blue moon pick a card. It's still active right now. And I recorded it, I don't know if it was 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. Check out the blue moon pick a card. There's a message in there for you. And the energy of the blue moon is still very active right now. So it seems like your assumptions are changing about what you believe is possible. And you're starting to believe that what you once thought was impossible is actually possible right now. It's very powerful stuff, guys. Yeah, life is speeding up because the energy is definitely gaining momentum. That's that wheel energy. So things may feel a little bit still now, but it's like it's in the womb right now. It's being prepared. You're doing some heart chakra healing right now. Because when our heart chakra is imbalanced, when we are guarded with love and closed up, we're also not allowing other blessings to come in, such as prosperity. And whatever you're doing now of this healing and preparing and all this strength is preparing you for life to speed up. And for life to speed up, it means that all systems go. It means that how can you travel if you don't have fuel, right? So you have the money for the fuel if you want to travel. You have the money to eat if you want to run. You know what I mean? You're going to have the ideal conditions to just make about anything happen. 6 of Swords, you're healing right now. You're moving out of turbulent waters into calmer waters right now. You're crossing that bridge. You're saving yourself because you're having a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. Definitely go watch pile number 2. You're having a new stable and long-lasting, prosperous. But right now you're still getting rid of the burdens. You're still carrying a few burdens. This is all happening at once, and so you feel a little bit stuck still. But that's about to change. The reason why you're stuck right now is that you're gaining new perspective on the burdens that you're carrying, and you're realizing maybe, wait a second, I don't have to carry all these burdens. Why do I have to carry all these burdens on my own, right? You're gaining new perspective because you are feeling more connected to source, to the divine, and you're getting huge enlightenment here about what are these burdens that I'm carrying? Wait a second, I don't need to do this all on my own. You guys do some as well, right? It's preparing you for a new beginning here. So some of you may be getting pregnant and then be getting a child by January, or maybe even before that. It says the fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby, or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Something here is being conceived, be that a baby, an idea, a project, a career, whatever it is that is in the womb right now, in that oven, in that preparation, conception phase behind the scenes, is going to be able to come out in January or before January. There will be a time where I see October things speeding up already, and you being able to launch something in January. But you're feeling very sensitive right now. You're becoming increasingly more sensitive. So avoid harsh relationships, environments, and situations, as well as chemicals. That's what you're doing. You're moving away from harsh relationships, harsh environments, toxicity in your life in general. If you drink, or if you do any kind of substance or take pills or something like that, or even sugar, know that this is preventing you from your blessing. So you may want to look into ridding yourself of those things, because those are the things that are standing in your way. It doesn't even have to manifest in a big way, and it may be hard for you to stop using these things for a while, but you may want to consider it, because the long-term benefits are going to be showing up in terms of prosperity and everything unlocking for you. So you could be looking into what are your addictions here and what you need to let go, and codependency and such. Love. So something is brewing for you on the love front. It could be a child, it could be a relationship, because that is the divine feminine there. The Empress is the divine feminine. There's a lot of healing going on your heart chakra. And it's preparing you for love, either for receiving a child or a new relationship, or a new relationship where you will have a child with someone. In this phase of retrogrades, you are learning to see beyond, and you're seeing beyond a lot of things. Your third eye chakra is being activated. Okay, you're getting visions. You're going to get powerful visions of the future, or just visions on how to proceed, how to move forward, what to do, what to let go of. Everything is becoming crystal clear to you. Crystal clear. And this is going to challenge you, no lie. This is going to create tension. You're going to feel stalled. It's going to trigger you. It's going to hurt. Some of it's going to hurt. It's going to feel frustrating. It's going to feel like you're being pressured and overwhelmed. But it's all going to work out in the end. It's moving these big, huge blocks that are in the way of your blessings. It's like that. And when these blocks are so huge, they need to be moved, and it's not an easy feat. But it's preparing you for something big on the career front as well. It seems like whatever challenges you are meant to overcome, it's like you're meant to turn these obstacles into stepping stones. Literally take these blocks and turn them into stairs, because whatever you've been through, whatever challenges you've experienced, they're making you stronger and see things from a different perspective, because that's exactly what's going to make you go up that ladder in life. Some of you could even be becoming famous because of this, or getting a promotion because of this, or creating something like a legacy or an empire for yourself that will bring in wealth, quite literally. You could have Leo in your chart, but this also means that you're being prepared for some kind of lover, very possibly. The person may or may not have Leo in their chart, doesn't matter. I'm seeing Sagittarius energy. I don't know if I mentioned that as well. Libra and Taurus. So far, Pisces as well. You may be looking at rearranging your wardrobe. You are currently working on your mission statement in the world, or a mission statement of a new business that you're wanting to launch. You're thinking about if you're going to start something online, like a YouTube venture, or becoming like going on some kind of screen or being seen by many people, which is very possible here. I do see that for this pile. It seems like you're going to be thinking about makeup, wardrobe, your body image. Maybe you're working on your body so that you look healthier. Maybe this project involves you showing the before and after. And so you're looking into the first impressions, what impact you want to make on people, what attitude is the correct one, what is your mission statement, how do you want to express yourself, what do you want to stand for, how do you want to help people. You're working toward your self-empowerment right now. You're coming into a time of a lot of empowerment. Some of you could be coming together with a soulmate and you're becoming a power couple. That's what you're being prepared for, joining forces with someone. You're becoming an authority in something coming out of this period of introspection. And yeah, this may feel overwhelming, but it's because there's something big here that you're preparing. There's something big here, okay? And yes, we have the sexual arts here. So some of you could be somehow involved in sexual arts here as a form of art and sensuality. I'm not talking about the other stuff. But anyway, that is that orange sapphire energy here. You're going to use your sexual energy to make things happen, to become more motivated. It's all connected. It's all connected. Everything is connected to everything. So you're becoming more sensual. You're definitely getting a glow up. You're seeing beyond very limiting social constructs here as well. Wherever you are limiting yourself, you're seeing beyond that, the limitations. And this is going to be a very healing experience. It's also going to be a very frustrating, sometimes hurtful, sometimes tense, but also feeling very motivated to push forward anyway. You're gaining a new perspective here. Pile number 3, beautiful, interesting reading for you guys. Let me know how this resonates for you in the comments section. If it does not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bless you, and bye for now. Until next time. Okay, welcome pile number 4 if you chose Neptune. So during this phase, you could be getting more dreams that are having you look into your subconscious and what needs to be worked on a subconscious level. You're looking into where you have been self-sacrificial. You're tapping into the laws of universal love. Meditation will be very beneficial to you if you're not doing that already, okay? Your compassion, your empathy are being increased right now. You could be feeling more like escaping and into fantasy world, okay? And maybe you're not being allowed to. And this could be creating some confusion and some conflict for you. All right. Maybe some of you could be feeling that your dreams have been shattered, but that's not going to be for long, okay? And we've got Amber. So this is about your ancestors being with you during this phase, okay? So you could be literally connecting to your ancestors through mediumship. The number 3 could be relevant to you. Yeah, there's a lot of healing of family patterns going on for you during this phase, releasing karma, preserving the wisdom gained by the lessons of the past, okay? Wisdom, yep. Like this wisdom being passed on through generations, and this bringing in change because you're finally using this wisdom. At the end of this, you could be talking to your family and learning about things from the elders. They're teaching you a lot, or you're teaching the younger generation as well. That's Taurus energy, the Hierophant energy. The number 5 could be relevant to you. Rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, you could be spending time meditating, resting, rejuvenating. And the number 4 means that this is important for your structure in general. It may seem like you're not doing anything and it's not productive, but it's actually more productive than trying to push through situations that just don't want to move forward. So you're taking a step back and doing some healing here. You may be experiencing some financial and material constraints here for the time being, but even this is changing, okay? Good news for you, this is changing if you are experiencing material setbacks. You're going to overcome this with your spiritual strength that is much needed right now. I just noticed angel number 55, check that out. Your spiritual strength is going to see you through this. You're carrying a heavy weight on your shoulders when it comes to your ancestry. You're healing ancestral karma right now. That's what's happening. You're maybe the strongest in your family when it comes to this, and you're the one responsible for transmuting this energy in this current time. Woo, I love this. After this time, whatever is going on with your finances, whatever weight you're feeling on your back, this is all going to go away with a big bang. Okay? Powerful, powerful change is taking place. And it's being worked on behind the scenes. Right now, you're getting this opportunity to see the bigger picture. Giraffe spirit. You could have a connection to Africa. The number 29 could be relevant to you as well as the number 2. But you're getting a vision of the big picture. And that's exactly what's going to allow you to change things so powerfully. 10 of Swords. Maybe you're going through a breakup or a divorce where you're losing money, or you feel like you're not gonna have enough. For some of you, for others of you, there's a painful ending in your life, or just an ending of your dreams, feeling like your dreams have been shattered. But again, I told you this is not going to last long. It's just a phase, it's temporary. But you're feeling maybe betrayed, or just something is over, and it is. There's a phase in your life that is ending right now for a new one to step in. And this requires a lot of spiritual strength, but you're also ending the pain in your family. You're showing them, you're meant to show your family an example of victory. You're maybe going to be your first millionaire in your family, something like that. But you're going to show your family otherwise that you don't have to go through so much pain and so much emptiness and so much loss, right? You're going to come out winning from whatever this ending was. You're going to come out victorious. You're going to be a winner here. And right now you're getting the opportunity to make a plan, a strategy, come up with a strategy. And this may involve getting back to doing something you wanted to do as a child, or reconciling with someone who can help you, or doing this with someone from your childhood that you've known for a very long time. But this is children. You're going to be a good example for your children. For those of you who are parents or parents to be or who will be parents in the future, you're going to be a good example for your children. And your children are going to be okay. Temptation. You're having to look into the temptations, into all of those things where you were in denial about an unhealthy habit, an unhealthy relationship, an unhealthy way of thinking, of speaking. Our words are spells, right? Everything we speak can become true. Maybe there's a habit that makes you feel guilty, something you said, something you do, and you're having to look at it if you were in denial. And this is hard. And maybe this is forcing you to end something, or a way of doing things, or a relationship. And it's hard. But it's meant for your higher good. So this fairy says you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. You have the power. Lucid dream, you're becoming aware of what needs to change, what you need to change about anything that's unhealthy in your life. Okay, what you're eating, what you're doing, what you're thinking, what you're saying, who you're relating to, where you're going, where you're living, so that more opportunities can open up for you. Because you are a channel for divine healing power, and you're just now finding this out maybe, or you've known about this and you're finally using it. You're using the power of manifestation by way of divine healing power channeling. You're going to heal your own life and that of everyone around you, including children. So I'm seeing Itchel. That could mean something to you, that name. Or Mitchell as well. I'm hearing Mitchell. New beginnings. You're creating a new beginning for yourself. A new beginning in your life, a new dawn. It would be very beneficial for you to wake up really early, and see the sunrise. It's going to feel very inspiring and motivating. It's going to change your mindset. It's going to change your disposition. If you're one of those people who go to bed late, wake up really late, by changing things up, you're going to be fighting depression for some of you. Awakening the genius. There's going to be a strong and deep awakening to the genius within. And you're going to see all the deception, the lies, maybe not even purposeful lies. People sometimes don't know they're lying to you because they learned something a certain way. The lies in the family. And you're going to get divine guidance from an ancestor of yours that you're going to channel through, who was a genius in your family and your lineage, who was a medicine woman. This is a woman who lived very, very long, many, many years, and you're going to get her genius. The number 29 and the number 2 could be relevant. And you're going to awaken her knowledge within you. That's the knowledge that's being passed on. This was someone who was very loving. And in this love, this person attracted many blessings to the family, and you're getting back to that. But this is also going to attract a new beginning in love with you, a love situation that is more pleasurable, after maybe what was a painful ending in love. There could just be a renewal within a relationship if that's something that you're wanting, but you're attracting in a new loving relationship. That's what you're being prepared for. And in this phase, you could be communicating already with this person. This could also be attracting a best friend or marriage. You could be in communication. This person could be at a distance from you in a different land, so you could be communicating online with this person. And this could involve travel, but there will be travel. And right now you're being asked to look at your finances. Maybe you're working on your finances. This person is working on their finances. You could be spending a lot of time at home right now. The number 35 could be relevant to you. And again, she's reading a message. So you could be reading these messages from someone who is at a distance from you. But it seems like a marriage, a relocation is being prepared here. A reconciliation for a lot of you. Maybe this is someone you've known since you were a child. But you need to heal some addictions right now. You need to work on your money. And maybe this person needs to do so too. And you could be in your homes communicating with each other. But there's a new beginning coming in love here. But you need to do this work. And you need to work on your finances. And there will be an improvement in your finances. You will be able to afford things. You will have a better credit score, more solidity, more stability. So powerful changes in all areas of your life. Pile number 4. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads here on the channel. Bless you all. Bye for now. Until next time. Okay, welcome pile number 5 if you chose Chiron and healing. So it seems like you're going through a lot of healing. Maybe you're crying a lot, making amends with people, releasing a lot of heaviness from your life, doing a lot of personal development at this time, dealing with some self-doubt and how to heal this self-doubt, maybe dealing with some shame or generational trauma, okay? Feeling very sensitive, but also working on forgiveness and finding your superpower in your healing or after you heal. So connecting more with the divine, cleansing, and there's a softness in the pain. So there's some pain felt here, but it's going to soften you. And it's going to bring you huge amounts of growth here, personal development and growth. And after this time, you're going to be making amends with someone, releasing, forgiving, and just feeling so much better overall. So there could be a lot of crying going on, but it's good crying. And you got petalite. So this is all about softness, right? And the number 42 could be relevant to you as well as the number 6. But this is about a softness and a lightness that comes from spiritual enlightenment as well, is what I'm feeling with this energy here. Okay. You're going to be in a more of an observant kind of position. Maybe discovering a newfound ability to detach from situations. Because life sometimes may be feeling too close for comfort for you. And there are some decisions that are difficult for you to make when you're taking life so personally. So you're going to learn how to detach and to see things from a broader perspective as if you're not there and living it. So if you're an empath or a very sensitive person, which I do feel you are, you're being given the ability to step back and observe with detachment and neutrality your own life and your own situation. You're going to find that place within you that allows you to observe without emotion after you've done this good cry. Beautiful. So yeah, there's some shadow work being done, but I see mostly in a detached way. There's going to be some crying, but then once you get over that, you're going to approach this in a very rational way. Very neutral. You're going to understand that you're not the only one going through this. And so you're not going to feel so much as the victim. You're just going to learn how to deal with it. And you're going to face your shadow and you're going to work through it. The number 18 and the number 9 could be relevant for you. You're going to be looking at those places where you've been sacrificing too much. The number 12 and the number 3 could be relevant to you. Sacrificing your own blessings and where other people have not been using your sacrifices and they've just been squandering your sacrifices. So you're going to start choosing yourself and your blessings before you help other people, before you sacrifice everything for then people to not appreciate it. You're going through a time of patience and planning. here. You're planting some good seeds during this phase, and patience is really needed. If you're feeling like things are not moving fast, use the time that you have to plan the future. You could be dealing with some deception around you or envy. But again, this is the Seven of Swords, so you may be doing something in silence, moving in silence, not telling people what your plans are. And this may be deceptive, but you're kind of guarding your energy away from envious eyes. Angel number 77, look that up. But you're learning to guard your energy against other people's negative energy. And you may find out of someone being deceptive around you or someone who is envious around you. That may be coming to light. The energy is gaining momentum in your life right now, so it may feel like things are very still, but they're actually moving, and you're being given an amazing opportunity to work on yourself and plan for the future. If you do so, sweet results will await. We have another 7, 777, jackpot. So you're being led to some kind of jackpot here. Now, I'm not saying to go and gamble at the casino, please, I would never advise that. Angel number 777, check that out. Page of Wands, you're at the beginning stages of something here. You may be getting some very healing communication coming in, or communication about a plan. Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing you communicating a lot about your passions, about stability, about laying a solid foundation, maybe with someone. You could be dealing with children as well. Oh, you could be finding out that one of your one of your kids is lying to you. That could be a very good thing because it's going to make you aware of something and you can work on it. 2 of Pentacles, you're going to be managing your resources. It's going to be like you're going to have to find a balance to make your money stretch or something. But you're also being led to financial stability and prosperity. Okay, we have a Page of Pentacles and now a King of Pentacles. So if you're communicating with someone who could be at a distance, by the way, and this person is just having very simple communication, toward the end of these retrogrades communication, this person is going to be communicating in a much more solid way, and they could be coming in with an offer for a commitment, a solid commitment. This could be in work or love, okay? But I see you doing something that you're very passionate about, starting it, being very practical about your passion, and thinking and taking those practical steps that you need to take. Maybe starting off with not much in terms of money, but you're taking very little money, like 1 coin, 2 coins, and this coin is growing much bigger. So you're going from a Page of Pentacles, you're going from a person with a dream to a person with wealth and stability in their hands and in control of everything. So you could be bossing up, becoming a boss, an entrepreneur, and whatever you're starting is going to bring you a lot of prosperity, and it's going to set you to be in control of your life. Beautiful. Third eye and clairvoyance. So your clairvoyance, you're going to get new or heightened clairvoyance. Your third eye is going to be opening for you. You're going to be visualizing things a lot more and better. You're going to get a clear vision of what you need to do. In other words, you're being divinely guided through visions. So you're being shown how you can get from here to here financially. For some of you, there could be someone thinking about you who you're communicating with, who wants to come in and be your husband or make you their husband or something like that. Or someone's maturing to the level where they can be stable in a committed relationship for you. And that's panning out throughout these months until January. And it's so funny how the King of Pentacles is that earth energy, and it sits on that January Capricorn season, 2022. Okay, so advice is to ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now that it is time for you to ask for angelic assistance, because if you do, you're going to get these visions, and you're going to be able to get from A to B to C. You're going to get from here, this idea, to the full-blown thing in charge of your business, making good money, or whatever personal situation this is for you. So also take some quiet time. You need quiet time alone to rest, to meditate, to contemplate, to be able to receive these visions. There's big change coming up for you. Big change being made behind the scenes right now. And whatever you're doing is definitely going to bear fruit. And you're laying some solid foundations, a sturdy tree with a big, it may have like really strong roots, whatever you're doing. The number 12 and the number 3. 8th house, intimacy. So it seems like this could have something to do with investments as well. The 8th house has to do with investments, maybe a partnership. But it could also have to do with you creating a strong partnership with someone, or you're being prepared for a marriage that is very based on intimacy. And you could both be becoming power couple. It's a wise investment, and your relationship will bear fruit as well. Allowing. So meanwhile, you're in this process of allowing yourself to, you're also like becoming more sensual in this process, being more magnetic and attracting more of what you need. You could be having a Kundalini awakening as well. I'm seeing Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces energy here. I didn't mention the signs, some Scorpio as well. This is about allowing. You're feeling more encouraged. You're being encouraged to see the potential in yourself. You're feeling more hopeful coming out of this time. Someone could be expressing their feelings toward you as well. But that's the Cancer. If we see this as an axis, Capricorn Cancer axis. So you could have Cancer, you could be the feminine, and there's a divine masculine. That's the divine feminine energy. So I'm seeing possibly you being prepared for a marriage or a higher level commitment with your divine counterpart here. And this will bear fruit, maybe a child for some of you. Okay? There's a lot of changes, internal changes taking place to prepare you for these things. So you must allow this growth to take place within you. 11th house, the edge. So this relationship could start out as a friendship, but you're also being prepared for something big here. A common goal, a startup, something you're being prepared for, a project. Okay, so whatever you're working on work-wise, it's going to grow a lot to the point where it's going to be visible all over the world, or you're going to be helping a lot of people. It's going to help a lot of people. It's futuristic. It's something people need that does not exist yet. And it's coming from a spark. It's a spark of inspiration that you're getting from the divine. Yeah, from the divine. Your connection to spirit. 12th house, surrender. Your subconscious mind is going to be working overdrive. You're going to be like in this trance state when you're getting divine downloads here. You're accessing the Akashic records. there's huge spiritual development going on, and you're going to be seeing the unseen. You're going to be seeing things other people can't see. Bossing up, Capricorn energy, there you go. You're becoming a boss, becoming more structured. You're going to accomplish something here when it comes to your career. Any feelings of rejection that you may feel, it's protecting you. It's to set you on a path. Like if you're being rejected from a job, it's because you're meant to create your own business, to become an entrepreneur. And you're going to see that unfold. 13 is Scorpio energy. I'm seeing Scorpio here as well. And Aquarius. Wow, guys, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads here on the channel. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future. Okay, I said all of that, so forget about it. Don't let me repeat myself. I've done 5 piles so far, going on to number 6. Bless you. Bye for now. Welcome, pile number 6. If you chose Uranus, it seems like something big is about to pop up in your life, some surprise, or you're going to be at the forefront of some kind of revolution here, and you're being prepared for all of this. Maybe you're going to get an epiphany or some kind of flash of clarity in a dream or a vision or a thought. Okay. Wow. Seraphis green quartz, the number 50. So I'm going to definitely have to read this one from the book. So 50 could be a significant number for you. The number 5 as well. 5 is change. So there's big, sudden, unexpected change that is going to be happening for you during this time or right after the retrogrades. Life on life's terms, exactly. Joie de vivre, an acceptance of our place in the world, heaven on earth, what is meant to be. So it could be that unexpectedly you're feeling this bliss coming upon you. Now, if this has not happened yet, it will be happening, I would say, around the end of January 2022. You're becoming an authority in your life. You're taking charge, taking the reins. You're structuring yourself for some big positive change. It's like you don't yet know what's coming, but you kind of feel intuitively that it's coming. And so you're preparing yourself, you're structuring yourself. You could be organizing yourself, getting ready to step into something unexpected and surprising. But you know that it's good. It's a good feeling. And you're right. Follow your intuition. Aries energy, could be a divine masculine coming in for you. Okay? A divine counterpart. Solar plexus chakra. What is happening for you right now is that your self-confidence is improving and is strengthening at this time. So healing of the solar plexus chakra as well as the sacral chakra is taking place right now. So there's deep healing of these two chakras. Your sensuality, your creativity is being healed. Your self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth. Okay? I'm just looking at the image, noticing that what I'm looking at here looks like a flower, but when I look at it on camera, it looks like a star. So some of you could be coming into stardom or something like that. Foundation and achievements. You're creating a solid foundation, that's for sure. 44, angel number. You're being protected, guided by Archangel Michael, by the way. You're being very divinely guided in general. You're building a solid foundation for the future. And you could be on a twin flame journey, because this is 4 of Wands. That's the Emperor. You could be on a twin flame journey. You could be preparing for union with your twin flame. Hence why you're needing to strengthen these chakras, because these are where our physical exchange happens. So you have to be strong to be exchanging energy with this person. And you're currently releasing negativity. Yeah, you need to release negativity to raise your vibration, to be ready for such a union. Maybe this is the big thing that's coming, and it's going to come unexpectedly. Maybe not who you expect or the kind of person you expect. Maybe this has already been unfolding for you. Maybe you had a dream before all these retrogrades happened, and now you're being prepared for union. Maybe you became aware of who your divine masculine is or who your twin flame is, and you know intuitively, even though you're not getting evidence of it, because you're having to work on yourself and releasing this negativity here. Full moon in Scorpio, you or this person could have a moon placement in Scorpio or some strong placement in Scorpio. And this person could be mirroring you. Be loyal to what you love. Yeah, there's a situation here where you're very loyal to this person, or this person is very loyal to you, or you're learning to be loyal to what you love and to be loyal to the concept of love. Because when you're in a place of lower vibration, negativity, it means you're operating from fear, from the ego. And the only way to raise your vibration and have these beautiful blessings and experiences in your life is by getting to the vibration of love and staying there, right? We all go back and forth, but it's mostly, if you can stay there for most of the time, your experience will, your spiritual experience will be that much more rewarding. Okay, we have the number 19 and the number 1 could be relevant to you. We have the 8 of Swords here. So you could be feeling trapped right now. After you got some kind of revelation, now you feel trapped. Now you're like, this is not moving forward. Could be the possibility here. Are you feeling trapped in a certain situation in your life? But this is about to change. Things are about to move forward again. And I'm seeing around Sagittarius season. I'm seeing Sagittarius placements here being very possible. High Priestess, Pisces energy, because right now you're meant to be stuck, but you're not really stuck. You should be using this to access your intuition instead of stressing about it, because pretty soon things will move again. So take this time to access your intuition. You are improving your psychic abilities, and they're going to serve you well in the future. Because you will be able to create the life that you want after this. So use this time wisely instead of worrying about feeling stuck. Use it to heal, use it to manifest, because pretty soon, and a lot quicker than you think, things will be moving very fast again. Dream guide. You're being guided in your dreams, or you have met one of your spirit guides in your dreams. And your dreams are teaching you something very valuable and very important right now. And you're going to get some sort of inspiration from a dream, or you did, or you were guided in a dream, or a teacher is being shown in your dream. Maybe it's a 3D material, someone who is in this plane teacher that shows up in a dream. Anyway, be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. So very soon you'll be feeling very inspired. If you just allow yourself to heal, if you just get out of your head, if you've been overthinking. Yeah, and if you've been feeling overwhelmed or like you're carrying a lot of burdens right now, ask others to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. You maybe need to start delegating right now. Okay, so there's a lot of potential brewing underneath the surface right now, and you're going to be able to act upon it very, very, very soon. A volcano may be of significance to you, maybe a symbol of something. Very soon, that volcano is going to erupt into something beautiful, and you're going to be shining through. It's like no time has passed. So if you're overthinking and spending too much time in your mind, don't do that. The number 30 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 3. Scorpio, definitely you could have a Scorpio placement there, but a lot is transforming underneath the surface. There's a lot of potential brewing that hasn't come out yet. You may be doing something in secret, keeping this to yourself. But you're regenerating right now. Something is being destroyed so you can start a new life here. Pisces, the mystic. So you're tapping into your imagination, becoming more compassionate. There's a lot of healing going on for you underneath the surface. Again, dreams are coming through. You could have a Pisces placement. You could be feeling more emotional during this time. We have Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. It's like you're experimenting in your dreams, or you're experimenting with something here. Possibly very futuristic, very utopian, maybe a little bit eccentric. But there's a lot of disruption energy here, because I'm seeing Pluto and Uranus energy here strongly. So it seems like a lot will be changing in your life to make place for your destiny, your North Node, your life purpose, your destined divine partner possibly. A lot has to fall away, a lot has to be done before you can get on this path. But it seems like you're being prepared for your life purpose, to step into your life purpose. And this could include your twin flame divine counterpart. You could have Virgo in your chart. You're coming up with new methods, aligning yourself, coming up with new rituals here to become healthier. You're becoming more insightful, making your time more efficient, your tasks more efficient. You are organizing yourself to step into your life purpose. Beautiful. 5th house, to do what you're passionate about. For some of you, that could mean entertainment or performance. It could be using your creativity some way. But again, a love affair, becoming more playful, getting into that playful energy so you can welcome in romance. So when your divine counterpart comes in, you're in that perfect spot where things are just light and pleasurable between you, making way for romance and passion to be able to happen. And courage. The courage to follow your passions. You have 30-30. Angel number 30-30. You could be seeing 30s a lot. But the energy is gaining momentum for you. It's like you're gaining, that's this solar plexus energy. You're becoming more courageous. Your courage is increasing. And because of that, life purpose, exactly. So stepping into your life purpose takes courage. It's uncomfortable. It sometimes takes revealing something about yourself that other people don't see, that maybe you're judging or you're thinking other people are going to judge. But you're going to have the courage to face that, because you know that once you step into your North Node, that's when your life is going to open up. That's when your potential is going to be exploding. Beautiful. And you're getting an epiphany about this and what you need to do about it. There could be a divine counterpart helping you open up to your potential and to your life purpose. Beautiful, beautiful reading, pile number 6. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Thank you so much for watching. Bless you all. Bye for now. Until next time. Don't forget to like the video. Subscribe, hit the bell. Welcome, last but not least, pile number 7. With the Mercury, communication. Okay, so communication is big for this pile, obviously. Travel, transportation, ideas, thoughts, analysis, words. Be careful with your words. Be careful what you speak, what you think, because those are spells, okay? So check yourself, check your thinking, check your spelling, check your thinking, check your words. What are you saying? This is also about learning, information, curiosity, perception, your vision, and the narrative. Ooh, the narrative. That's a big one. A lot of you will know what I mean. Most of you. Anyway, and the narrative of your life as well. Some of you could be writing a book. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart, or a strong Mercury placement. And you got aquamarine. Wow, that's so soothing and calming. That's blue. That's also, it's bluish greenish, so it's communication from the heart. The number 7 could be relevant to you. But something will be soothed and appeased when it comes to communication. You will be getting enhanced clarity. It's all about calm discernment. awareness and acceptance of your truth. Okay, so this is about being genuine and authentic. You got, from the Moonology, your dreams need a practical plan. So now you're going to see things clearly. You're going to have the space and the calm and the peace to be able to come up with a practical plan toward your dreams. You could have a strong moon in Taurus, or a strong placement in Taurus, or something about the full moon in Taurus being important. And that's going to happen in November. Mental conflict. So you could be experiencing some mental conflict right now. A stalemate, or inability to make a decision, feeling stuck in your mind. You could be suffering in silence, but people would not know. On the outside, you look very calm. Nine of Swords, you could be having sleepless nights over a decision, a hard decision you need to make. Because you want to move forward, but this is keeping you stuck right now. Maybe because you don't have a practical plan for your dreams. You maybe have to write it down. Eight of Wands, you want to move, you want to communicate, because there's something your heart wants, but your mind is taking over. And so there's a tug of war between your heart and your mind going on right now. It's time that they collaborate. Your heart and your mind can collaborate. Sorry guys, this is so funny. Just tell your mind that it can collaborate with your heart and vice versa. You don't have to be in one place or the other. You can just, they can just collaborate, you know. They're actually meant to work in unison, you know, just saying. That's so funny. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you could be feeling like you've fought many battles. You've come a long way. You've been through a lot. You've hurt yourself in the process. And you're just feeling hurt in some way, but then that's about to change with the sun there. You're about to feel better again. It's like that feeling of sunshine on your face after you've been through a long, harsh winter. You could have a Leo placement. Yeah, Five of Swords, suffering in silence, a long battle going on in your mind. You know, the devil lives in the mind, so you may want to consult with your heart a little bit. What does your heart want? And that will make your decision all that better. This could have something to do with love, but it starts with self-love. So what would you do that is in loving service to yourself? Maybe there's a situation in love here that you want to start, but your mind is getting in the way of this. You have to become more flexible. Maybe you are struggling with self-confidence. Maybe you don't feel good enough for this situation, but you have to adapt and heal your solar plexus chakra right now. Whatever confidence you lost, you will find it again though. And if you lost something physically, you will find it. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Don't worry, there will be enough money if you're wondering about that. Just be open to receiving the blessings, the joy. Just be open to new experiences as well. Don't be so afraid that you stay stuck, because you're keeping yourself stuck is what I'm seeing here. The potential is there for more, but you have to open up. Because once you do, it's going to feel like a burst of magic. The number 48 could be relevant to you, the number 12 and the number 3. This is difficult for you to find a balance here. You're being confronted with the need here to make a choice and to find a balance within. You're in conflict within yourself because you're being mirrored. You're seeing something in yourself that you maybe don't want to see or you don't like. But you have to accept that as an integral part of who you are. Turning that as a perceived obstacle into a stepping stone. You know, sometimes what our things we don't like about ourselves, other people could like, or they make us unique and they bring us something different that other people don't have. And we see it as such a bad thing when sometimes it's not really. Mars in action. You want to take action upon an impulse or a desire that you have, but you're stopping yourself. There's too much mental energy going on for you. It's like your heart and your mind are in competition right now, and it's maybe even making you impatient and angry, excited at the same time. So there's a lot of strong emotions going on here. Your sex drive could be on top. If you're feeling overwhelmed, go out and exercise, go and punch something with boxing gloves. I don't say punch a person, but just punch a boxing bag or something. Sagittarius Voyager. You could have Sagittarius, Mars in Sagittarius placement, or Aries in your chart, or a strong Mars. Doesn't matter. There could be travel here that is needed for you to start an emotional situation with someone, and you're stalling. Maybe you're analyzing and overanalyzing the situation. You will be able to travel though, to get this started. You will, because you will put yourself first. So meanwhile, work on your physical body is the advice here. Think about what your life philosophy is. Work on your self-image, on your outlook on life. What are your opinions? You're going through some kind of awakening here during this time. It's an entry point to a new life is what I'm seeing here. You're going to get a door of opportunity opening for you, where things are just going to flow. You're going to feel more balanced. Things are going to flow. Because you're going to find a missing piece to the puzzle. And the missing piece is to drop into your heart space. That was the mark you were missing, is that your heart and your mind can collaborate. It's all good. Falling in love doesn't mean you have to be dumb or you're not being rational. You can do both. But again, if this is just about your happiness in general and self-love and you wanting to travel the world, wanting to become a teacher, or you're going to find a missing piece to that puzzle. You're going to turn those obstacles into stepping stones. You're going to fight for this and you're going to win. Just let go of the sadness. Whatever sadness you're holding on to, it is keeping you stuck, unable to move forward, therefore unable to receive your blessings. But this is changing. We have a 5 here. So this is changing. Okay? You're about to step into happier times. But you need to be willing to let go of the sadness. Willing to open your mind to a different reality and to go with the flow of your feelings. What are you feeling? Go with the flow. What do you want to do? What do you want to start? Where do you want to go? Allow yourself to follow your desires. Because it seems like you've been suffering in silence. And it seems like you've been doing everything for everyone else. But you're closing that cycle now. Just come up with a practical plan. And if you're not one of those people worried about money, you may want to start looking into the practical side of life right now. Because it's like you've been emotionally depleted and it's time to give to yourself. And prosperity, money has a lot to do with it. Allow yourself to give to yourself as well. Allow yourself to receive love, to experience love, to do something nice for yourself, to go somewhere you want to go, to be with someone who you want to be with. It doesn't have to be this hard. And you will discover that after these few months with all these retrogrades. I feel you will come out of this phase. And by January 2022, you may be able to travel, have this new emotional beginning, and you're going to be feeling very happy. But right now, you're just suffering in silence. You're feeling sad, mentally conflicted. So you're working through this, and you're going to find that missing puzzle piece that's going to make sense, and it's going to set everything straight. Okay? A newfound self-confidence is going to emerge in you. Advice here is to exercise. It's going to help you a lot, okay? So, pile number 7. Beautiful reading. I really enjoyed doing this reading today. Let me know how this resonates for you. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Bless you all. Bye. Until next time.